sun, you could have stayed. It's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shade my smile.
Okay, so today is, was it May 1st? Yep, May 1st, 2021, and it's 5:55 a.m. I've been up for a while, but I just decided to finish edit a video that I was working on yesterday. I had to give my computer up, so I decided to finish edit it and then start recording, because everybody's still sleeping, so the house is still quiet. But I'm gonna have the computer all to myself. My kids are gonna go to their grandma. Phew, I had to tell them some protocol, what needs to be done. They can't stay inside the house, they have to be outside. But that's beyond the point. Yeah, oh wow, 1,076 subscribers. And this video I put out a little bit earlier than expected, because some of you like the fact that last Friday I put a video out where I was saying all my silly ridiculousness. So I had this one, so I just put it out for you guys. But I have other content that I have aligned, that's scheduled. This one was supposed to come out after that one. Which one is that? Too Many Feelings. It should have come after that one, but I put it out anyway. So, and the comment in there was pretty good. Some of you liked it, the fact that you were interacting with each other. So I'll try to do that every Friday, as long as I have extra videos. You know, I don't put everything out all at once. So I was lucky to have a lot of videos, because when I record for like maybe a couple hours, right? And then sometimes I divide the hours into different videos, and I schedule them. So anyway, let's go on Twitter. I don't want to waste time talking nonsense here.
So we shall do what women do. We shall talk.
Let's go to home. I see three notifications. I did bookmark some stuff, and some of them are political, so I'm gonna avoid the political. Or if I decided to do the political, I'll try to put the timestamp for you guys, so at least you guys could skip certain things. All right? Because, I have to accommodate everybody. So it's like every problem that I see, I find a solution. So the video that I just finished edit, I put a timestamp on it because I had some political things in it. And I read in the comments, some of you don't want political stuff. And some of you do. So what I not really do, but at least hear different perspective, things that's going on that you should be aware. Because I'm not really a political kind of channel, but I just like to things that important. So what I did, whatever I had already recorded, I don't want to discard it. So I put a timestamp. At least you could skip certain part and go to the part that you like. And I'll try to put the timestamp somewhere in the comment section. That way, if you click it, it will go straight to it. All right. So what is going on? All right. This is my homepage. Homepage is what I see the minute I open my thing. All right. So I like that one. What is that? Present and person. What is that? I'm gonna bookmark this. Alright, so they're talking about the dogger here because I bookmarked some stuff here. Donald Trump is arguably with the most hated man in the world. Not really. Alright, what did I write? Let's start all over. Okay. So I start all over. Alright, this is Michelle. That was 11 minutes ago, so that's brand new. None of the thing that I bookmark. Okay, so this is brand new. Prayers. At least if they disappear, I could go to my like. All right. What in the name? Oh, okay. I bookmarked something and and look at the thing right underneath it. Okay, I'm sorry. I just don't want these to disappear since they are here. All right, let's go back up. Okay. Alright, this is Michelle. Apple extend my free 1-year subscription for Apple TV to 1.5 years, and I love them for that because I'm ready. Alright, so Apple TV just extend hers. I'm wondering if I should get that too because there's some movies. I don't want to get it just for one thing. I have to have more than one thing for me to subscribe. My husband watch pretty much everything on Netflix, so I'll see. I'll bring it to his attention if there's some deals going on. If we should do Apple TV, all right, and hopefully YouTube approve my channel for me to get paid for my videos, so at least there's some more money coming in. All right, Royal Print Girls. A prayer psalm for guidance and God's love, Psalm 25, 8-10. Quote, because the Lord is righteous and good. He teaches sinners the path they should follow. He leads the humble in the right way and teaches them his will. Lord, grant guidance, love, protection for Harry and Meghan and all their projects. Amen. All right, so I'm pretty sure it's all amen. Okay, so another prayer is here. All right, so that's from prayer for Harry, Meghan, and Archie. 55 minutes ago, 1 hour ago. Wow, they're on a roll right after another. Lord, thank you for a new day. Please protect, bless the Sussexes and their supporters. Destroy all wicked plan against Harry, Meghan, Archie, baby Doria. Defeat their enemies. Give them your daily supply of blessing, grace, and victory. In the powerful name of Jesus, we pray. Amen. So she uses that picture. My goodness, Meghan doesn't have any bad angle. Every picture that she takes, she looks gorgeous. Jealousy. Oh, what happened? Okay, I am the Lord who heals you. Exodus 15:26. Right? I'm pretty sure it's amen. So I'm trying to do as much as possible before the kids get up. It's already 6 a.m. now. It's Saturday, so I'm not gonna wake them up. Next tweet. Okay, the gold standard, 47 minutes ago. The interview has aired almost 2 months ago. it's still in the news daily because people can shut up about it and rather line their pockets. Okay, so there's one comment in here. Okay, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have exposed the racism and hypocrisy of the entire country. They are trying so hard to change the narrative, but now the world sees them for what they are. That's spot on. That is spot on. That's exactly that. This is what I hate about them. Okay, this is something that's been going on. Okay. Is that the squaddy Stephanie John, New York, Archwell? Stephanie, okay. Girl are the strong, smart, bold leaders our future needs. Yep, give it a like. There's no comment. Okay, I think I bookmarked. No, that's a different one. Okay, the lady who produced show for CW said that Meghan was basically set for life before she ever even met Harry. Wow. That she more than likely has more spending money than he does. That she could have retired in 2017 and live a very rich and comfortable life. Okay, I didn't even see this. Okay, I've said something in that nature before. I've said this before. Because let's say some of the shows that she's in, how do you call this, royalty, okay? And if somebody live in a comfortable life, okay, you don't live a lavish lifestyle or whatever it is, okay, you live, you're content with what you have, and you know the amount of money that's coming in. That way you don't spend too much out. Okay, so you could live a really reasonable lifestyle. So let's listen to this. A reminder that Meghan is rich, like really rich. Okay, 29 seconds. Okay, after I listened to it for the third time, I realized I'm probably gonna get copyright because of the music he put in the background. So pay attention to the words that's on the screen, alright? Because everything that he says, that's what it's written there. Okay, let's see here. Alright. I have to correct you, taxpayers never supported Meghan. Remember, royal family said they had no money for Meghan, so Meghan was working for free, buying her own clothes. Charles was still giving Harry an allowance from the duchy, but that ended in 2020. Okay, where did I say anything about taxpayers? There's reading comprehension, listening comprehension, and there's all sort of stuff. My goodness, all she just saying, in comparison to this guy, all right, she didn't say it like this, but I'm just gonna sort of put it in the sense that I got it. She said, she pretty much saying, this guy who is an actor, okay, if you read the screen, okay, he said one word in a TV show, okay, so he does different things, but he's saying that one word he said in that Big Bang Theory, all right, he get that much money within 1 year, all right. So there's a copyright kind of thing. Like, let's say when my videos have copyright thing, I don't get money for those videos. Okay, so whoever claimed the copyright, let's say I use a music that is copyrighted, or there's a video that I show that's copyright, sometimes I dispute it. This is the reason why I sometimes dispute a copyright. Okay, so the amount of time that I spent on putting this video together, that just that one little thing in there eliminate my entire video. So I sometimes dispute it and ask for permission for it. Or this is why I sometimes interfere in between the video. That way they could see it as a commenting on that particular video. So when the copyright stays, what usually happens, once my channel start getting monetized, okay, that money is gonna go to whoever the copyright owner on that particular video. So which means once my channel is monetized, I'm gonna dispute many more, okay, and I'll try not to use their stuff. All right, so this is the same thing with this guy. He get money from that. So imagine Megan, who is an actress on Suit, who's being this show is being repeated and playing in different platform and stuff like that. She gets money from that. Okay, I think I just touch bases on that too already. All right, so there's this one is saying have to correct your taxpayers never supported. Okay, where did she say anything taxpayers? The lady who produces shows for CW said that Megan was basically set for life before she ever even met Harry. Okay, all right, before she ever met Harry, that she more than likely has more spending money than he does, that she could have retired in 2017 and live a very rich and comfortable life. That's it. That's all she said. But this one have to correct you. Correct what? Okay, correct you. Taxpayers never supported Meghan. Okay, which is true because Charles, the monarchy didn't give her any money. All right, but she didn't mention it. The tweet didn't say anything about that. Okay, remember, royal family said they had no money for Meghan. Yes. Where did any of this had to do with Meghan? That's not the point here. She's focusing. The original tweet is focusing on Meghan's acting career, sort of, even though she didn't even mention her being acting. She just said how. Okay, she could have lived a very comfortable life. Well, she didn't even say how, but she just saying what someone said. But anyway, where did I say anything about taxpayer? Okay, let's see here. So response to the wrong person. Okay, that was jealousy and envy. Meghan, she was already rich. Okay, interesting. All right, so that's the first one. This is why I hate when the thing. All right, this is why I just went. Smart work charity. She got the job. Okay, with those boots, Meghan is ready for her first day next week. Clothes have the power to make us feel great even if we're nervous and unsure or just not feeling our best. Okay, is that the young lady? Who is that? Okay, so that's somebody else. Oh my goodness, look at her boots. Okay, so there's that picture in the back. Smart works. Okay, congratulations to her, because at this time, see, the pandemic still lingering. It's hard to get a job and this kind of thing. All right, next tweet. I'm not gonna go in the comment. Okay, I read that. Michelle, the prayers, both prayers. Okay, the interview has air. Okay, I read this also. All right, next one. Am I the only person in America tired of seeing or hear Bernie Sanders? Okay. So no, I don't want to go into that. Next tweet. Meghan Markle organized a roundtable to encourage the next generation of young female leaders, from Vanity Fair. Okay, the Duchess of Sussex brought together Girls Inc. and National Women's Law Center to give teen girls an opportunity to voice their whatever it may be. I'm not going to click on it. So what I got from this, Harry had said this. I feel this is like one of those connections where Meghan has connection with a lot of people. Where she sees a problem, she brings those people in together to fill in the void. Okay, the connection where young girls need mentoring, need some leaders who have done the work, did the talk and all of this. So this is what I got from this. I didn't read the article, but this is what I got just from reading the title. Okay, let's see here. Okay, talk about a soft date. Okay, I don't understand a soft date. Alright, next week. I bookmarked this. This is from my homepage. I didn't bookmark this in particular, but I didn't go on my bookmark. Alright, so pretty much that's Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez. It seems like they are seeing each other. Alright, let's see here. You ain't right. Never liked them together, but I can admit, going back to Ben Affleck all these years, marriage, kids, bold move. He must have a magic baby arm or double joint tongue. Oh my God. Double joint tongue. She's crazy. But I think the first time that I brought it up was not too long ago. I don't remember which video it was. And I think it was when... A-Rod, the rumor of A-Rod was cheating with someone else. Okay, and then you had another baseball player. What's his name? he did a lot of steroid thing, whatever his name is. Put a tweet out saying that he won't be surprised or something. I'm just paraphrasing, and I can't even remember his name. That he won't be surprised if A-Rod and Jennifer Lopez break up or something like that. And then the rumors start going on. And then now it's somewhat official. They break up completely. And then they have been seen together. What is it? Ben Affleck and Jennifer. So on that particular video, I said I might have cut it out because I did not want I don't know. I'm not that huge YouTuber for me to have that much of influence on this power couple. But I felt like I'm not sure if I cut it out. That's the thing here. I'm not sure if I cut it out, but I know I've said it, but I could have removed it when I was editing. Is that the reason I think Ben Affleck, his marriage could not work out, and he's doing all those drinking and stuff like that. I truly believe he really wanted to marry Jennifer back in, was it early 2000 or something like that. And then due to the pressure of the tabloid, the racism within the United States, they were talking about his career and all of this. And I think with that much pressure, he broke it off. Or whichever, I don't know who broke it off first. So I really feel like they really want, at least Ben Affleck part, really wanted to make it work. But the pressure of the tabloid, they broke it off. So, and it could have also been the reason I cut it out is that I did not want his ex-wife, what's the actress name? His ex-wife, the one he had kids with, to feel anything. Again, I'm a very small YouTuber. I don't think I'm that powerful to have an influence on them. But, you know, I held back. I held back a little bit because of I didn't want to be seen disrespectful or like she did anything wrong. It could have been easily just Ben Affleck who just couldn't move on and then give the marriage a chance or something like that. Again, let me butt out, but that's what I was thinking if I had cut it out. All right, but that conversation came up before. I have a feeling I cut it out. Okay, so that's that. Okay, not Bennifer 2.0. What a time it was to be alive. I remember reading a quote by Gwyneth back in the day that J-Lo was his dream woman. Wow. Iconic. Really? I remember reading a quote by Gwyneth back in the day that J-Lo was his dream woman. Not women, woman. Really? I'm telling you, when you go, he probably that voice never felt that good anymore after. I have to go back. If you guys remember which video I have said this, that way I could go back to my raw file to see what I have said. Now that it's out there, at least if I had said it, I could put it back out again. If you remember which video I said it, because I have tons of video to go through, but you guys have better memory than I do. All right, I don't want to go to. Imagine if I record almost every day, the amount of videos I have to go through. All right, next tweet, LOL. The fact that the Stacey Solomon said about the royal family is 100% correct, yet people are still finding some way to debate about it is actually ridiculous. I get that certain people are taught to treat those castle dwellers as religious figures, but honestly, grow up. All right, there's one comment. I have no idea what she's talking about. Okay, it's going viral, and no amount of anger from racist cult worshippers will ever change that. The inbreeds have to remember that the Roman Empire also once considered itself superior and undefeated, but where are they now? Time will tell. Yep, nothing lasts forever. Okay, that was only one comment on that. Okay, throwback of Megan PSA and partnership with NWLC and Characters United in 2013. 30 seconds. All right.
Today, women who work full-time year-round are paid only 77 cents for every dollar paid to their male counterparts. On average, that's shortchanging women and their families more than $10,000 per year. This wage gap, which hasn't changed in a decade, occurs in part because of antiquated ideas about hiring and promoting women, much like the head of Folsom Foods had in tonight's episode of Suits. Learn more from the National Women's Law Center. And this Characters Unite month, join the movement to stop discrimination at charactersunite.com. Today, women who work
so
full...
if I have a feeling I might get flagged for it, so if I do get flagged, I'll find a way to either mute it within YouTube. I would not know if I'm gonna get flagged until I upload it on YouTube. So right now my channel is being reviewed by YouTube, see if I could be approved for it to be monitored. Alright, so that's this. This is the thing that came. She retweeted from that. Alright, so let's start from the top. My faith is greater than my fear, Meghan Markle. Alright, quote, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, convened a roundtable with Girls Inc. and National Women Law Center to give adolescent girls a platform to speak about the breadth of challenges that the generation is facing at this moment. Archwell. Okay, I haven't gone on Archwell in a while. I do have... I did sign up, put my email in there, but I haven't have time to go and check them out if the squad don't put it. Okay, I just read this and you guys listened to this already. Okay, the president and CEO of Girls Inc. and the National Women's Law Center, Stephanie J. Hall and Fatima Goss Graves statement. Let's see here. Girls Inc. is proud to have participated in a roundtable with the Duchess of Sussex and Archwell Foundation, along with the National Women's Law Center, that elevated the voices and experiences of girls. We believe girls are innately powerful and the leaders our futures need. Okay, and the leaders our future needs, said the president and CEO of Girls Inc., Stephanie J. Hall, in a statement shared with Bazaar.com. Quote, we were honored to have Girls Inc. girl join the Duchess in a discussion about the issues that most affect them and the ways in which we can work together to drive social change and create more compassionate and equitable world. We are grateful to have the Duchess as a champion and advocate for girls and women. Wow, this is great. The president and CEO of the National Women's Law Center, Fatima Goss Graves, also expressed her gratitude for the Duchess of Sussex and Archwell for providing a safe space for the group of girls to advocate for themselves and the work they hope to accomplish in the coming years. Quote, the National Women's Law Center is thrilled to have joined the Duchess of Sussex and our friend at Girls Inc. to hear from girls directly about the challenges they are facing and their dreams for a more just and equitable future, end quote, say Graves in a statement. Quote, our work is always guided by those who are closest to the problem, and that is perhaps most true of our work and support of girls and their right to learn and live with safety, equity, and dignity. And this, with safety, equity, and dignity in this moment, as we begin to imagine what it's like to reopen and recover from the pandemic, we must seize the opportunity to center the experiences of girls, especially girls of color and LGBTQ plus youth, and how we reimagine our culture and curriculum, our policies, and our priorities. As I was reading this, I remember before Archwell came out, I remember I put at least 2 videos. I spoke about what Archwell will be like. All right, so this is why sometimes, even though I like to predict in advance and then to go back and see how close I was to some of the things that I said in those videos back then. So you guys could go check out the old videos where I mentioned how Archwell will be. So see if I'm correct. All right, and if you guys checked it out, let me know. So while I'm here, I want to take a moment. I need to say this more often. All right, please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. All right, the subscription is very important, and leave some comment. All right, so let's continue. Quote, during Women's History Month, she participated in a virtual mentoring session with a teen girl from LA who works in the, quote, I Have a Dream Foundation. Okay, let's see here. She retweeted from, okay, that's the same thing. Through volunteer organization, Ellie works now and the LAI Foundation, okay, at I Have a Dream LA Foundation, which works to ensure children have the opportunity to pursue higher education. Megan and Harry were set up with teenage girl who recognized her mentors right away. All right, so that was, she retweeted that from people.com. Okay, let me go back to the other one. This is that. And then, oh my God, okay, so it's not that much. And then I could go back to this, all right, because that's something else. During a Black History Month, she joined a meaningful dialogue with diverse young poets from the organization Get Lit Words Ignite that was focused on creating change through the power of words. Let's see this. Okay, Get Lit Poet, we've saved the best for last. Guess who surprised our poetry class this weekend? It was the best weekend ever. Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, were magic and kind and interested in poetry. The Duchess even shared some of her favorite poetry lines. We are so grateful for their visit in honor of Black History Month. It goes down as most epic experience in Get Lit history. Learn more about the visit and our programming at the link in our bio. All right, so these, I'm telling you, Harry and Meghan have been doing their thing through that pandemic. It's like a blessing in disguise. All right, so that's that. And there's a thread on that also. Oh my God, too many thread. I'll never finish. But let's go on this, finish the original thread. Okay, the Duchess sent an important message to the student at Robert Clark School in Dagenham, England, which she visited for International Women's Day 2020, about how they can continue to pave the way for a more compassionate future by embracing community. Well, as I was just reading this, I'm thinking how we always hearing the noises, okay? The people with the mic, people on television who always spreading lies, amplifying the negativity. And meanwhile, Harry and Meghan, remember, Meghan and Harry don't mind being in the background. So while all this noise is going on, they are doing the things in the background, going to communities, doing all the necessary work to pave the way for a brighter future. That came to mind as I was listening to this. As I was reading this. All right, so my faith is greater than, okay, that's another retweet on May 7th. Okay, coming to your school made a lot of sense for me because of this social justice and the impact that it rooted in the end, coach, was it? Okay, end quote. She told the classmate gathered at the school hall, added that being in the area was, quote, incredibly profound, end quote, the Duchess of Sussex. Okay, Harper Bazaar. All right, so these are all things that she retweeted. So what I'm going to do, there's some comment under it. I'm going to read the comment and then I'll go back to this. That's probably going to be one video by itself and not even touch my bookmark. Okay, that's in French. Consistency, not new to this, true to this. I love her consistency. And she works with people over years. That doesn't happen without being a genuine, trustworthy, professional person that people want to work with and over again. Awesome. Yeah, that's very well put. All right. Meghan said it, and that stage where all four of them sat, where I said this is the time where the hate, the jealousy started. Okay, so she said a lot. Every time they go someplace, you better listen carefully because there's a lot of things that they're saying eventually will come back to play again. All right, so they said it. All right, let's go to this. I read this and I wanted to go in that thread. That's from People magazine. I read this already, but let me continue her thread. So she bring in some old thread that she did back then. Okay, I think so. Okay, quote, she had this moment of surprise and excitement when she got on the phone with the Duke and Duchess Okay, she knew of them. She knew a lot. She had been following Meghan's story quite a bit. So she was very excited that she had the opportunity to speak with them. Quote, the young woman was, end quote, really moved by Meghan and Harry's compassion, humility, and wisdom. Quote, it was really significant for her because they saw her potential in a few short minutes with her actual really undid some damage that had been previously caused by a former teacher's doubt. Oh, okay, I see. So that time where just that few minutes Harry and Meghan was talking to her, they already saw her potential, which, you know, a teacher had probably crushed her dream or something, her potential. I was watching something yesterday. I think Drew Barrymore show. She had Oprah there, and Drew Barrymore asked Oprah something, and I think influential. I don't remember the question, but Oprah said she always liked teachers because it was teachers who help her, who see her full potential and all of that. There's some really good YouTube channels out there. All right, Drew Barrymore show is a very good one. She interviews a lot of famous people, but it's usually some good conversation in there. Okay, having the Duke and Duchess. Okay, let's see here. Okay, women deserve recognition and also support. We know the world is asking more and more of women every day as wage earners, leaders, educators, carers, and more. In recognition of International Women's Day, let's unleash a groundswell of real act of compassion for the women in our life and in your community. Tutor a teenage girl who is navigating high school on her computer. Okay, ask about opportunities with your local public library or sign up for LA Works virtual tutoring program. Okay, children and youth education. Okay, do you have a passion for engaging and encouraging young people? We have opportunities for you to help tutor students, mentor young adults, and provide your own pro bono skills to nonprofits focused on youth and education. Take a look at the volunteer opportunities focused on children and youth education below. Alright, so Archwell is providing a lot of information for people. Alright, let's see here. Having the Duke and Duchess share their compassion and wisdom with the young girl. Okay, I read this. Okay, so alright. So it's a lot. Let's just say it's a lot. I don't want to go through all of the thread, but it's a lot. But I read this already. Let's go back out of the thread. So that was this. Okay. Girls Inc. COVID-19 has exacerbated inequalities facing women and girls everywhere. Girl Inc. teen leaders share their perspective on what world that truly centers and leverages the power of girls will look like. And WLK and ILC. What is that? Okay, National Women Law Center and the Duchess of Sussex. Let's look at some of the. Okay, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, convened a roundtable with Girls Inc. and National Women's Law Center to give adolescent girls a platform to speak. Okay, so nice. Thank you for sharing this. Okay, and the thing is that, remember in one tweet, the squad were talking on Twitter that they wanted, maybe I bookmarked it, but I haven't share it with you yet, is that they want Meghan and Harry to be on social media. So what I see happening here, any I guess any collaboration they have with any group, okay, like this one, was it Girl Inc. and what was the other one, National Women's Law Center. So all these organizations that they have interaction with, so Archwell don't really have to put anything out. They could just tell them to tweet it. Okay, whoever the organization they're dealing with. Because remember, Harry and Meghan are just a vessel. They are a bridge to connect people. And then you know what happened once they start putting things on social media. You start hearing the negative thing, okay? The hate, the things that keep on going. So instead, they just stay off social media. Any organization they have interact with, that organization could just put their stuff out, saying, we had this, just like what I just read here. We just had this interaction with Archwell, this and that. They could go and explain it. All right, so let's see here. I'm just in such awe of the Duchess of Sussex. Okay, she said, is Sussex. She just get it done regardless of the noise around her. Yep. All right, let's see here. Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, Duke and Duchess of Sussex will be present in person. Now, I envy those who get the ticket. VaxLive. Okay, 2 minutes and 10 seconds. If there's music, I'm sorry, I'm going to cut it.
Vaccines like we do here in the U.S. right now.
Dr. Priscilla Henudel, Assistant Chief of the Emergency Department at Kaiser Permanente South Bay, will be there, tweeting out how excited she is.
I just actually picked up my wrist right before I heard from you guys, so we're ready to go.
Only some of these 70,000 seats inside the stadium will be filled to allow for social distancing. Organizers wouldn't give an exact number, but say thousands of healthcare and essential workers will be in attendance. So will Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, who serve as campaign chairs for Global Citizen.
When I heard that Prince Harry, Duke and Duchess Harry and Meghan were going to be there, that's probably going to be the highlight of my year.
President Biden will make a virtual appearance along with other big celebrities and artists like the Foo Fighters and her.
The whole objective of this concert is to try to secure at least 10 million doses for the heroic doctors and nurses on the front line all around the world.
Dr. Henudel was told everyone will be required to wear masks at all times and have their temperature checked, but she says it's so worth it.
It's just a very liberating feeling, but it's also, it keeps you safe.
For those attending the concert, they will have to put their cell phone in a zipped, locked baggie because it is being recorded for the public to watch next Saturday, May 8th, streaming and on air, and you can watch it at 8 o'clock on our sister station, CBS 2. Here in Inglewood, Jasmine Deal, KCAL 9 News.
I'm glad they're doing this. I'm really glad they're doing this. But when you look at some people who have the mic, very influential and have millions of followers and going out on public and, and their platform to tell people not to be vaccinated. The thing is that this is why many people need to, I understand you need to listen to some people and analyze it and see how it fits to your life, but don't avoid what your eyes are seeing. Reality is right in front of your eyes. Even if it didn't happen to you personally, I'm sure you know of someone who has been affected by COVID. That alone should tell you that damn disease, that pandemic is out there. So to hear just one person to tell you not to wear a mask and things like that, at some point, it's your own fault, your own stupidity. All right? There's too many people who die around the world. My goodness, you have so many group of people who's battling this, where this is their job to put the truth out there to the public. And then you have some airhead, who only knows one specific thing, maybe one or two different skill set, but it's not enough if everybody else is gone for you to sustain life. My goodness, these people are ridiculous. The ones who are saying the negative thing, telling the public not to be vaccinated. All right, next tweet. 4 years, Prince Charles and Camilla have spent millions trying to rehab their image, and in less than a year, Diana, via the crown, and now her son have obliterated, Oprah, Meghan, and Harry. So that's all. But I saw it this morning and I bookmarked it, and I liked it for me to talk about. Tell Charles I want him to know it was me. It sounds familiar. Maybe I did it before, but I saw it again. All right, there's here. Harry used his inheritance from his mother to pay for security. Prince Charles set up Camilla's grown kids with a trust fund when they married and abandoned his own son and grandchildren. Diana is still the better parent. Wow. But when you think about it, remember, Charles never loved Diana. Never loved Diana. So he was just in performance mode to even do her and to have those children. Just reading this comment, I'm just thinking out loud and share my thought here. And obviously, I could be 1,000,000% wrong. But we know for a fact, Charles never loved Diana. But it could easily be, in my humble opinion, that he was only performing her just for the crown's purposes. And that's it. And then the crown expected, like the kids who come out of that, to be an airhead, don't have a mind of their own for them to control them. It's like Charles just did his job you know, impregnate her with 2 boys, and then he was done. He was never committed to that. Never. Never ever. He was never committed to that when you think about it. So these kids were for the institution. And then the institution, on the other hand, thought they could control the kids. Well, at least Harry, they can control Harry. Harry was like, no, I'm not here to be controlled. If you think about it, it's somewhat kind of a robotic kind of thing. Like they didn't think there's a human, a real human there. Charles just perform and leave. Okay? He performed, did his job, and pregnant her twice, and then go back to, yeah, like I said, according to him, I think I'm still right about this from my previous assumption, that according to Charles, in my humble opinion, Harry doesn't exist. Okay? I don't think he thinks Harry exists to him. Okay? If what this person said is true. Okay? If everything that we assuming, do the tabloid and all of this, if it's true, I'm thinking, I might be right. There's 43 comments in here. Let's read some of them. All right. And the better human being, true words were never spoken. It breaks my heart to hear the pain in Meg's voice. Okay, no, Tyler Perry stepped in and took care of security until Harry could get a new plan in place. Yes, but also, at first, before Tyler Perry stepped in, that short period of time, okay, it was his money, and I'm sure Megan's money too, to do this thing. Well, let's stick with what they say, okay? Harry said that was his mom's money, okay? That's it. Let's stick with that. Forget what I said. All right. Yes, the first few months, round the clock, security is something they need for life. That's true. That's true. Okay, you will have these people here. So that tells me to just get out right now. All right, let's see. Okay, this is Omid, 10 hours ago. So that is more recent, unlike this one. This was March 8th. Omid, if you've been here long enough, you'll know how I feel about body language expert and the like being used in Warrior News. Okay, TLDR, ridiculous. So you can imagine how disappointed and surprised I was to see myself tonight on a documentary centered around the exact style of analysis. What was that? Okay, I try to be careful with interviews. I agree to do so when a production company pitch a considered doc on an impact of the Oprah interview for a network. I respect, feature a diverse lineup of voices. I sounded good. I have known the truth. My answer would have been no. Okay. Had I have known the truth, my answer would have been no. So in other words, they must have switched his word around. Okay, they must have switched his word around. So he shut the comment off. Okay, he shut the comments off. One thing Omid has to keep in mind is that they don't like him. The fact that the money that he made on fighting freedom, and they tried to use his book, against the Sussexes. It didn't work. So Omid really have to be careful who he deals with over there because they don't like him. Okay, they put him under the same microscope as Meghan. So Omid needs to be careful. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what documentary he's talking about. I didn't hear it. I didn't see it or anything like that. I'm just saying just in general. So Omid better just be careful. But you could retweet it. Let's see. Who retweeted it? Who retweeted with some comment? A lot of things that I'm seeing here, I bookmark. I see coochie crotch moment. Alright, forget it. I won't be able to see it. Alright. So these are the people who retweeted it. I was trying to look for their retweet, maybe with comment, and then some squad will probably put some stuff here. All right, no. I see, I click on the wrong one. All right, let's see something here. Where's the Omid one? I know what I did wrong. Okay, I did all of this. Okay, let's go back in it. I see what I did. I just click on the retweet. So that's retweet without comments. So she just retweeted, quote, retweet. Okay, so there's some people, that's what I should have got. Okay, as Omid, don't worry, you were tricked, and we are all vulnerable to fall for this type of crap at some point in our lives. Okay, so this is why I wanted to see what some of them were saying. But what exactly did you say? That's what I want to know. Even if you were lied to about the purpose of the production, what you actually said is what matters. So what did you say? That is true. Okay, at Scobie, it's about what you said. There is no hiding here. What you said is now used to bash Megan. Good job. Okay, Omid. Omid. That's not the way you spell his name. It's Omid. How are you gonna explain that to Wenger and Ginger? You see, there's always some haters there. Okay, why can't you call him in the proper name? See, this type of people, my goodness. Jeez. Interesting. At Scobie, you had no problem with the mountain of body language expert and amid readers trashing Cambridge 10 years anniversary photo. You know what? Maybe it was best. Okay, what was the documentary? Maybe it was best for me not to come, because these people twisted thing. Again, I would like to see what he said, to see how they put it. All right? Because they could easily, there's many times I cut stuff out where I pronounce something wrong and I cut it out. They could easily manipulate that, where they, certain words come out of his mouth, they switch it around to create a different form of sentences. You just never know. Let me go. I see my notification. I'm gonna focus only on the squad, the Sussex. Okay, what is it? Who else think Harry equal husband goal? Well, Harry is good for Meghan. Let's just say, I'm pretty sure most of you will not be able to live with him. All right, once you get to know his character and stuff like that. We all of us, me, you, have the facade of things, the ideal kind of person. We don't really know Harry truthfully, really know him. We know the facade of Harry. Okay, not everybody. I like my husband. Let's just say that. Okay, he's cocky. We sometimes I put him in his place. Sometimes he does the thing too. He put me in my place. But there's the leverage. There's someone for everybody. It may not be the type for you guys or something like that. I'm just saying. Okay, I don't know, but I'm just saying. Okay, let me do something quick. All right, so let's see here. Damn Zaggy. Okay, Harry reminds me of my sweet, not in looks but in attitude and devotion. Okay, how did you meet your sweet? We met online and through a mutual friend. Okay, I like a sweet too. Does your sweet have a Swedish friend? The squad have to do that love connection wherever they can. Yes, sis, come through Harry. Oh my goodness, Harry is so many things. Outstanding man, extreme gentleman, top-notch officer, Harry equal husband goal for the maximum. He treats Meghan like a queen that she deserves. Harry and Meghan were meant to be together. Great dad, can't wait to see him with his daughter. I'm telling you, his eyes is gonna be glowing each time he looks at his daughter. Okay, he seems to be. I'm hoping he's as handsome as we all believe him to be. I would be devastated if he wasn't who he seems to be. Okay, there's that kind of thing that I'm talking about. We know of the facade of Harry, but the true, when he's alone around his friend comfortably, that's the true Harry. Can you live with that Harry? Okay, the Harry where he's around his friend. That's the Harry, like, will tell you if you could be with him as a husband, not the facade part of thing. Okay, I of course know neither of them are perfect, but I think they try their best, which is all we can ask. Looking at what we see them doing, I'm impressed. All right, that's the thing. She's seeing almost the same thing that I'm seeing here. Now, unfortunately, you can't take only Harry. You have to deal with his dysfunctional fraternity side of the family and surrounding. Meghan is a strong woman. I ain't like that. You see? There it is. I'm telling you, not everybody could do that. The squad, they speak the truth. They speak the truth. I know some people who would be at awe when they see a celebrity. I don't mean, yes, everybody could have their few seconds of awe, and then you had enough of seeing them, and you be like to your regular self. But the people can easily be manipulated. You see some women just easily open their legs and stuff like that to anybody, just because that person is an actor or a musician or whatever. All right, but I'll have to get to know that person first to see if that person is my type. All right. Word, I can't. I'm telling you, not many people could handle it. And you've seen in other videos where I say, we have to give Megan credit, a lot of credit, not only to deal with that, and also to give Harry time to realize what Megan had realized. Okay? Megan took her time to give Harry time to realize what was going on. That's huge. This is huge. Okay? Because I think that foundation, again, when nobody knew they were dating, that foundation was set. And Megan knew that that Harry, that the country, the UK was portraying, and his family was portraying, wasn't that Harry he saw on the one-on-one kind of thing. The goal that they set, or the conversation, all right? Megan then see that through that particular Harry that was in front of him. So once they got married, and I think she gave him time to get to his senses and see the true picture, what was right in front of him. Because I don't think she forced it on him. Maybe she tells him her personal feeling, how she was feeling about certain things. In my humble opinion, okay? This is the same kind of talk when I'm talking my rights and kind of thing. That's my opinion, okay? Stupid opinion sometimes, but this is just from outside looking in, okay? She talked to Harry about her personal feelings about things, and then Harry could make his own judgment. And then it took Harry a while to realize some of the things that Megan was feeling. And then through that Hutchinson interview, I think it's time 100 or something like that, where Harry was saying, he never in his wild, I'm just paraphrasing, never in his wild dream to see the thing that Megan is going through. He said something to be on her shoes, he couldn't deal with it. All right, so he see it for what it is now. I truly believe now he see it for what it is. And now that he is a father, okay, he's gonna have 2 kids now. So his antenna is right up there. Whenever this thing happens, he's gonna pick it up right away. Okay, he is wonderful, and no offense to him, but I have my nose husband goal. This man is quite simply a hero. I love Harry. Yes, he is definitely husband goal. Yes, he is indeed. I remember when I was dating my husband, we were riding our bike. We didn't have kids at all, okay? Obviously, we were just dating. We were riding our bike on West Side Highway in Manhattan. And something happened. Someone bumped into me or something like that. All right? And I said something to the guy, and the guy said something back to me. And out of nowhere, my husband had already left me behind or something like that. He came back and then if the guy was gonna do something, I mean, it then got to that point where there was gonna be fight, but it's the verbal conversation that was going on between me and the guy. And then my husband came out of nowhere and, he protected me. I'll never forget that. Okay? I'll never forget that. So, there's certain point in your life where certain things happen where you said, okay, this is the guy. Although my husband, yep, that's my hubby. I love him. All right, let's see here. Next week, there's more comment in here. Prince Harry. When he's at work, he's serious. Okay, he's saying and doing all the right things. Maintaining the magic is difficult but possible. I love their communication, coherence. We know they aim to be their best selves, and they certainly translate in their fidelity and openness as partners. I mean, the things that both of them are doing, you will have to be passionate about it to do it. I don't see myself doing that, okay? I truly don't see myself doing some of the inch of some of the things that they're doing. Okay, you will have to be passionate about it to do it 24/7. Probably like one of the tweets I came across who said, "Oh, I'll hate to be at the dinner table with them because every chance that they get, they'll be talking about the next kind of, project or something like that." So that's probably that. It's probably that because they're passionate about it. Okay, you have Miss Doria, who's passionate. I'm telling you, they are in a group of good-minded. Okay, so they could eat, breathe, and sleep thinking about the next project, including Miss Doria. So can you imagine what those kids are gonna grow up around? Okay, and one of the interview, when I think it was the engagement interview, when they mentioned about meeting families or something like that, and I believe Harry was like, "Oh my God!" They mentioned Miss Doria. He was like, "Oh, she's perfect. She's wonderful."
To really meet Harry and my mom, who we've spent a lot of time with, it was so much fun.
Mom's amazing.
It was just,
she's great or something like that. He was really praising her. So they already all connected. That bond with charity and the passion that they have for it, it's there. So imagine, they go into bed, not anything of sexual. I'm gonna try to stay off that before they even close their eyes, and their last word is, "Oh, don't forget tomorrow you have this to do," or something like that. "Oh, don't forget to call this person." I don't know. I'm just talking BS here, but they could breathe, eat, sleep, and breathe, the next project. So it's passionate for them. I don't even think they think of it as work. It's not work for them because they enjoy it. You have to enjoy it. Look at me doing all these videos. If I didn't enjoy it, there's no way I'll be doing that. All right, let's see here. That was that. I was on my bookmark. Okay, I bookmarked this, and I also it's on my notification. Okay, this photo are so awkward it makes my stomach hurt. Oh my goodness. Wow. I believe this weekend, is it the son or something who's gonna be away from social media? They're not gonna try to talk about, they're not gonna be on social media because of something about racism or something like that. I hope I bookmark it because the comments under that was really good. Okay, if wondering what his skin color will be, wear a photo. Okay, they 100% thought Archie would look like LeBron. Wow. I mean, they just don't know how to act. They just don't know how to act. I mean, you're doing a performance here. This is where you're supposed to do your act. Look at that one. Don't even want to be there. Or maybe that's when they snap the picture. Let's see. What if it thought Archie would be like LeBron? All right. Archie is wider than Harry, which makes the whole thing funny. I'm telling you, God was like, or Princess Diana were like, you want to mess up? I'm going to give you a carbon copy of Harry. That baby got Harry's skin tone and blast. Had baby skin tone on blast. He's going to be a member of the Everyday Sunscreen Club. God, those squad are crazy. Those squad are crazy. That baby got Harry's skin tone on blast. He's going to be a member of the Everyday Sunscreen Club. It's true. And if he was a Cambridge baby, he'll be a pasty Victoria robotic configuration. She came back with another blow. Another blow of tweet. Megan had to lather the sunscreen on her two babies, maybe three. Oh my goodness. That proves inbreed makes people stupid. There's a lot of videos about inbreed with the royal family, and I watched a couple of them in the past maybe 4 or 5 days ago. All right, let's see here. okay, and got caught on camera rolling her eyes at someone when they asked her to wrap present at a charity instead of just smiling and taking pictures. Here in America, when you volunteer at a charity, you are there to work, not smile for the camera. This is what I'm saying. You're here to perform, just act. They can't even do that. You caught them off guard, and then boom, everything is short. Okay, I actually thought that moment was pretty funny. Very welcome in New York. Kate obviously wanted to go back to the old one. Okay, was that in New York? I don't know. I don't know where was that. Never put a foot wrong. Okay, he is more famous than she is. I leave William and for LeBron in a heartbeat. Okay. Not only is he famous and a great player, he has done such charitable things for his home community, but apparently can put his hand on Kate's shoulder for pictures. Get a grip. What was it? I think LeBron have a school. I think he does. I was looking for this picture earlier for the video that I was editing. Was it LeBron James School? Let's say that school. Yeah, he has a school. Let's see what the school is about. Yeah, he has a school. Okay, the Emperor's School, the I Promise School. All of the LeBron James Family Foundation work is rolled into the I Promise School, Acorn Public School dedicated to those students who are already falling behind and in danger of falling through the cracks. All right, so that's that. So he's doing. I mean, if you have the means to do it, you do it. I mean, if I had money, there's a lot of things I could have done, but I don't. Right now, I could only take care of myself, my family. So I must focus on that so I don't become a problem for somebody else. All right, that's the way sometimes you have to look at it. If you can't provide, you can't help others, guess what? Take care of yourself, because once you fall in the crack, you become a problem for society. So do the best you can with what you have. All right, so that's that. I wanted to show you he does have a school. Okay, I laughed too much. Okay, I don't want to talk about the thing. I saw it. It was so nasty, kind of disappointed. Okay, haha, you are crazy. What is this? All right, there's this Cambridge, George. All right, let's see here. Damn, not very happy here. It's cringy face. Was it the same? Let me see. He's wearing a okay, checkered and that. I'm just checking to see if it was the same day. Yeah, same clothes. All right. Okay, at least she let LeBron touch her. Even Will can't get that far. That's true. That's true. That video. That's true. Oh my God. The awkward pose. Okay. And why does this look Photoshop? You can tell that they are not comfortable. Gross. All right. Let's see. What else do we have here? All this is for my. All right. Let's see here. Got the figures for Pizza Express and walking. The best opportunity for a tourist see a royal. Okay. So I don't know. Something must be going on. What is that? All this is my notification. Got the figure for Pizza Express and walking. Best opportunity for tourists to see a royal. What is going on? She retweeted that. Okay, this is more about politics, so I'm going to skip that. And what is that? Lord, protect and answer all our prayers. Okay. What is this now? Meghan Markle organized a roundtable. Okay, I covered this already. Okay, the Glasgow Meghan is raging. Okay, Jane Gould, voiceover. What is that? 54 seconds.
Aye, so you can imagine my surprise that I opened the newspapers and I'm all over it. Apparently, I'm not allowed a political opinion just because I'm a woman, and I once opened my own car door and I served avocado to some guests. Apparently, I've ruined the royal family. Forget Prince Andrew and all the shite and shenanigans he got up to. Oh no, Prince Andrew's absolutely fine. It's me that's ruined it for everybody. Harry had a brilliant life right up until he met me. Yeah, really. Look closer. And I'll tell you something else for nothing. See me, Harry and Archie, We'll be heading to the caravan this week. So see if you don't like what I say, and I'm ugly, and I'm a woman of colour, and I'm horrible. See all you flag bangers and gammons, see if you don't like it. Ram it, Bunty. Not a fuck given. Have a good day. See ya.
The forgiving. Oh my god, this is hilarious. That was unexpected. Oh my god, this South African accent, lol. South African? Okay, frankly, who cares what she thinks? Not. Okay, so why are you here? Absolutely love it. Okay, I like to go to some of this. Okay, yet, there it is. Yet you're here commenting. When I don't care about something, I don't follow. If it shows up, I quickly scroll on. Each to their own. Why take the trouble to comment then? So why the fear and the racist right-wing press who are desperate to find something to distract from Prince Andrew and his alleged involvement with pedophiles and sex trafficking? She's no longer a member of the royal family and can say what she likes. Okay, to be fair, who gives a f what you think? The press who wanted her gone, and she has, yet they still comment on what she does, what she's doing. Okay, let me get out of this. You all can't help it, can you? She talks about a lot in the UK, even though she's another country. Check Roy Roder timeline, including the unsufferable Morgan. Unsufferable Morgan. A lot going on in the country, and your press is concentrating on Meghan. Where's Boris? Nobody cares. Oh, but what's Meghan doing? Okay, that's that. I'm telling you, a lot. This is why sometimes I put some of the, how do you call this, some politics of what's going on in the UK, because they're trying to distract people, but you guys need to pay attention to politics because it really shape your future. Okay, you put stupid people, you're gonna end up with a stupid generation. All right, clearly you do because you are commenting. Okay, and he's on this timeline. Okay, you don't care but took the time to comment. I mean, you do get that it's not actually Meghan, right? Or do you think she's doing a really good accent? Okay, and yet you start to write that comment. What does it say about the life you're leading? All right, so that was this negative comment. Where is it? All right, so some people are just laughing because I opened my own car door and serve avocado to some guests. Apparently, I ruined the royal family. I mean, when you think about it, those headlines that they were putting when Meghan was over there, it pretty much paint a picture of stupidity over there. Okay, it's not Harry or Meghan's fault, but it's telling the world how stupid these people are. Okay, this is the best I have seen in years. Brilliant, Jane. Just bloody brilliant. I know, it was an unexpected laugh for me. I hope America catch on to you. The Daily Show. Please check this lady out. This is funny as hell. This made my day. Okay, LOL. Okay, not F giving. I'm telling you, that's what I got first. Not F giving. All right, let me move on. All right, so what I'm gonna do here. Oh my god, there's more stuff. The squad are posting. Okay, on April 1st, we select 4 charities to start Sussex baby shower fundraising. To date, April 30th, we have raised $43,374.91 as we to show compassion and action. The celebration continues with Archie's 2nd birthday. Huge thanks to Sussex squad supporters. So who put that? Sussex community event. Okay, 1 minute and 42 seconds. There's music. I'm sorry, I'm gonna mute the music. Alright, something is going on. Alright, it won't play. What happened? Alright, I don't know, something happened, it's not playing. Alright, let's see here. I'll come to the prayer. Let's look at these. Oh my god, I haven't gone okay, let's just do it as they come. Okay, Psalm 34:19, quote, many are the affliction of the righteous, but the Lord deliver him out of them all. Hallelujah, amen. I'm sure there's amen down here. Okay, there's this here. Quote, the Duke and Duchess are both very warm people. They really care about the work they do. They take their service seriously, and I have a lot of respect for that. Prime Minister of New Zealand, Jacinda Ardern, on Harry and Meghan. And I think I have bookmarked some stuff yesterday where New Zealand is trying to get Invictus over there. Okay, let's see here. Princess Diana and Prince Harry, 1995. And by the way, there was no comment. She blacked her comment, her reply. Same as this one too. My goodness, his eyes is the same color as his shirt. Princess Diana's eyes the same color as Harry's shirt too. My goodness. In just a few more years, she'll be gone. My God. And he loved his mom. That's nice. Alright, there's no comment on this. Archie and baby Sussex grandma will be watching over them. I'm sure there's music, so I'm not even gonna play the music. My goodness, she was the other side that would have given them the discipline. I mean, Harry is lucky, okay? We are lucky to have Harry as that person that he has become, because the institution was not there to teach him. We are very lucky, because this is the equivalent, the balance of the monarchy, who would have been there to guide him in the right direction. So when we see all those negative things about Harry when he was younger, it's because the institution was not willing to guide him the right way. They actually probably were encourage him to do these kind of things, those crazy things that he was doing, so the other one could look better. All right, so somebody, in order for someone to be for the futures to look good, someone else had to be in demise. My goodness, this is really, really, really evil kind of thing. Okay, if Princess Diana was there, all of those crazy stuff you see Harry did as a teen, it would have been there. So this is why I will always excuse him about that. And he come out on top. Maybe he was meant to go through them to realize the places that he is now. Okay, he was meant to work on all of this. And all realities for some of us, yeah, it didn't have to be that way. There's many different ways, but it is what it is. We accept it. He correct himself. He's moving in the right direction. So we are lucky to have him to be that person that he is. All right, Prince Harry. So there's another one. That's him watching Jim Corden going, what was it? I forgot what. Yeah, that was during the Jim Corden thing that he had to go up the rope or something. Okay, so there's no comment on these. Okay, Harry will have all the fun then. I remember that.
We'll go. All right, Harry will have all the fun then. No, it's all right.
No!
Okay, that's when she was calling William to come, and William didn't want to come, and Princess Diana said, all right then, Harry will have all the fun then. And you hear, no. That was that. And there it is. Harry, Princess Diana speak the truth. Harry's gonna have all the fun. Maybe that's what I will call this video. Yep, look at him sticking his thumb. See, this is the thing he didn't have once she was gone. A mother's love. The other day I called my youngest and I told him, let me hold him. Oh my goodness. This kid is gone. It's amazing to see how fast they grow. Right? And he was willing to stay for me to hold him like a baby. I had to push him away. I was like, that's enough. I mean, once in a while you need to do that. Give your kids a hug. I mean, there's always discipline in my house. I try to be. But once in a while you let that disciplinary thing out of the way. Show them you still love them, affection, and all of that. Even back then, okay? I actually think up until this point, at least, William has had more fun. All the privileges, few consequences, and he throws his brother under the bus time, and again, for the criticism. But then again, that person might be right, but I disagree in a slight way. A person like William, who always get his way and never satisfy, okay? They will never be happy, okay? You will think. Okay, you would think a normal person like us, me, probably will be satisfied. But no, they want more. Look at this. They chase Harry and Meghan out. Alright? And we're still hearing stuff. Alright? It's not William's fault that his brother effed up and everything he does. What? It's not William's fault. How is it? What is that? Okay. Can you explain how Harry effed up? Oh, I know. He married a woman who has a black mother and has therefore stained the British royal family bloodline, right? Because the last time I checked, Harry has no crime on his person. He served the Queen and country and two Afghan tour, but you're all ingrate. Okay, what about William? What about him? Whatever that was his inheritance, he should be fine. All right, we're not talking about. What about William? Go to William's page and talk about William, not here. Next tweet. that's what we should give. Oh, okay. Watch Prince Harry on James Corden. It's funny, sweet, and Harry is out here looking so hot. Oh. I remember when it first came out, somebody in the comment on James Corden said, somebody better get a meme on this, so when the royal would start talking about them, we could put that GIF. Okay, there's more stuff here. I'm gonna mute the music. You see, that's how the squad do it. Every chance that they get, one of them feel like, I want to put this out, and they take the time. That 25 seconds took a while, okay, to get all those clips. Okay, another one here. Watch at Oprah asks Prince Harry if family members reach out to apologize for the reason he felt he had to leave. No, sadly no. They never see. Okay, wow, 4 minutes, and that would be it. Okay, and then I'll show this. Oh my god. And that. You squad. Okay, definitely after this, so I'm almost done. Alright, let's see here. Let's listen to it.
The feeling is that this was our decision, therefore the consequences are on us. And despite 3 years of asking for help and seeing or visualizing how this might end, it was, I don't know, it's been really hard because I'm part of the system with them. I always have been. But I guess I'm very aware of this, that my brother can't leave that system, but I have.
Does your brother want to leave?
That's very powerful. He's always been part of the system, but I live that system, but his brother can't. Let's listen to it one more time. I'm doing this so I don't get flagged from CBS.
But I have.
Does your brother want to leave the system?
I don't know. I can't speak for him. But with that relationship and that control and the fear by the UK tabloids, it's a toxic environment. But I will always be there for him. I will always be there for my family. And
this is something very powerful here. For him to realize, I'm telling you, realization about something, especially when it's wrong, you should give yourself a pat on the back to actually see for what it is. Because if you keep on brushing it and then pretend it's not there, eventually it's gonna smack you right in the face. So I give Harry lots and lots of credit, knowing what he's been through and knowing how they treat him over there as the third wheel. He has to be lesser than his brother for him to, you have to give him credit. Okay, let's continue.
As I said, I've tried to help them to see what has happened.
Do they think it's a toxic environment, or do you?
That's the thing again here. I'm sorry, you guys probably seen this already. The thing is that I've said so many times, Harry was the voice of reasoning over there. He was the one who's telling the two heirs the truth. Okay, so therefore those courtiers who's probably advising the two futures to their demise was like, we need to get Harry out of there. He's giving them too much of voice of reasoning. So they try to pop up the other one to be against his brother. And then that's where Meghan come. And then you see all of this nonsense going on. But eventually, it will be the end. Let's go.
As I said, I've tried to help them to see what has happened.
Do they think it's a toxic environment, or do you all just think it's a toxic environment because you're now out of it? If we were to have an interview with them or a conversation with them, does your father think it's a toxic environment or relationship?
I think he's had to make peace with it.
And why couldn't you make peace with it? I'll ask that of both of you.
Because this was different.
It's different because of the race
and social media.
Oh yes, different time. Different time.
That didn't exist, and so it was like the wild, wild west. It was spread like wildfire. Plus, my being American, it translated in a different way across the pond. So you had a noise level that was very different. But if they can't see that it's different,
so you felt bullied on an international level.
Look, I think the volume of what was coming in and the interest was greater because of social media, because of the fact that I was not just British, and that unfortunately, if members of his family say, well, this is what's happened to all of us, or if if they can compare what the experience that I went through was similar to what has been shared with us. Kate was called Waity Katie, waiting to marry William. While I imagine that was really hard, and I can't picture what that felt like. This is not
This is the thing here. She showed compassion toward Kate. All right? I don't know what these other people be saying on those comment section. My God, I'm not going to go on the thread here, but...
Same. And if a member of his family will comfortably say, we've all had to deal with things that are rude and racist are not the same. And equally, you've also had a press team that goes on the record to defend you, especially when they know something's not true.
That's the part that really hurt her the most. That's it. I gotta go. For the other royals, when something is hurting the other royals, they have a press to come and defend them, but not for her. So that's what the thing. She had to defend herself. And she couldn't even defend herself because they told her not to speak.
And that didn't happen for us.
You mentioned earlier, Harry, that you were hurt by the fact that there's been no acknowledgement on the part of your family that this was different because of race. Do you think there ever will be? And would that make a difference to you?
Yeah, I mean, it would make a huge difference. As I said, there's a lot of people that have seen it for what it was.
Yeah.
A lot of people. Like, it's talked about across the world. Yet, the very people that don't want to see it or can't see it choose not to see it.
As I was listening to this, and I'm thinking of Ben Affleck with Jennifer Lopez, and I think for some reason, I don't know if I said it when I was talking about it, Ben Affleck probably inspired by by Harry. All the thing he had to put up with to be with Harry. Ben Affleck probably inspired by Harry to see what Harry had to put up with to be with Meghan. So therefore, now that both of them are single, so he's gonna have another shot at it. And maybe also, if it's gonna work out, maybe this is the perfect time for them. Not only they already have kids, they have grown, they mature a little bit more, so maybe it will work out this time around. So I have a feeling they both did love each other at the first time around. It's just the pressure within the media. I did say I wasn't gonna go on it, but they say it's a threat. So that worth bookmarking. This is CBS who put these out. I'm not gonna share all of it because I know they will they will copyright me and stuff like that. So I'll leave it for future use. Okay, the next one. Okay, the moment Harry reached for Meghan's hand and she said thank you, that same morning she told him she had suicidal thought. Let's see. 50.
make this possible. Thank you. And to all of you, our guests tonight, thank you for being with us. And now, let's enjoy the magic of Cirque du Soleil. Cocktail!
So this is where she was like, each time the light goes, and that's where she was crying and stuff like that. And then once the light goes back on and she tried to compose herself or something like that, I think that was that one too. Wow. Oh my goodness. You squad up putting a lot of things out. I didn't even touch my bookmark. I remember the comment at the time why Harry was looking so miserable, why he gave her his hand. Well, now we know. Wow. I mean, they have so many problems they were going through. My goodness. This moment, Harry is worried for his wife who's having thought of suicide. You see? There it is. Okay, I remember watching this and wondering what was going on with Harry. Okay, this moment really hits different now that we know what was happening behind the scene. I'm so glad they have each other. Come on, can we please all respect Harry and Meghan's privacy that they both demanded? Okay, so what are you talking about? They didn't demand it, you nimble tabloid puppet. But then why give an interview like this? Sarcasm. Okay, you can't F all of the way of Jim. Okay, all right. You have to have someone who to shift the narrative that was going on. All right, let's see here. Let's pick one. Meghan is the strongest. I'm telling you, I don't think I could handle some of the things that she went through. LOL, strongest, the so-called independent. I got a voice. Okay, and Paris Sarah wanted to not live anymore. Suicidal. What? My goodness. Ugh. These people are crazy. You know what? This is why sometimes I don't like to read, because there's so many things I want to say to these people. But anyway, I don't want YouTube to do things. But anyway, there's like 500 something comment in there. Let's see that one. Diana seeing the institution trying to take everything from Harry. Not on my watch.
Not on my watch. Not on my watch.
Oh my God, exactly. They better name the baby Diana after all she did for them. Okay, haha, yes. Okay, let's see. A prayer psalm for guidance and God's love, Psalm 25, 8-10. Quote, because the Lord is righteous and good. He teaches sinners the path they should follow. He leads the humble in the right way and teaches them his will. Lord grant guidance, love, protection for Harry and Meghan and all their projects. Amen. I'm going to stop here. Oh, perfect, because that's it. I did this already, I think. Now I envy. Yeah, I did this already. All right, so... Oh my God, the squad keep putting. Let's do this one since I have it. Me getting ready to sign up for my free trial on Apple when this documentary is released. Oh my God, me too. I bought the Mac last September, so that offer will allow me to watch Harry and mental health documentary. Can't wait. Oh my God, those crowd are crazy. Alright, that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share.